Good morning, team, and welcome to your early morning moves. This workout doesn't have a warm-up, so we're just gonna start slow and gentle, wake that body up, pay attention to how it's feeling, and then as we warm up, we can move a little bit quicker. So we're gonna start in a squat stance, hands at your shoulders. We're gonna come down nice and easy, don't have to drop very low, and then coming up, reaching that arm across our body, back down to our squat, and up and over. So try to pay attention to just stretching that body out, warming it up. And then, like I said, the more you feel like you've woke that body up, the quicker you can get moving. Good, team. In and out of that stretch. Really reaching side to side. Maybe now we can squat just a little bit deeper. There we go, team. Few more here, trying to reach as far as you can side to side. Last one, and relax. Perfect. All right, meet me at the end of your mat. We're gonna slightly bend the knees, roll over here, and if you need, you can bend them even more to get your hands to the mat. Walk yourself all the way out into our plank position. Push those hips back into our down dog. Pause here, get a little stretch. So if it feels good, you can drop your heels to the mat, pedaling out those calves. Beautiful, team. Then find a little bend in your knees, and we're gonna walk our hands all the way back to our feet and slowly roll ourselves up. Perfect. And again, so a little bend in the knees, roll yourself down, hands to the mat, walking out. Pause for a second in that plank. Beautiful, team. Push the hips back into that down dog, finding that calf stretch. Make sure we're breathing, team. Beautiful, bend the knees and walk yourself back in. Rolling yourself up. And one more time. Bend the knees, rolling down, hang out for a second. Walk ourselves out into that plank. Beautiful, team. Push the hips back into that down dog, stretching everything out, waking up the backside of our body. Beautiful, team. And then bend those knees just a little and walk ourselves all the way back in. Pause for a second here, just hang. Nice big stretch in our back, waking everything up. And then roll yourself back up. Beautiful, team. All right, one more time through those two moves. So finding our squat stance, it can be a little bit wider, whatever's comfortable to you. Hands at our shoulders. We're gonna squat down. Maybe we're a little lower this time. And then as we come up, we reach up and over. Hands back to our shoulders, squatting down. Coming up, reaching up and over. Beautiful, team. All right, since this is the second set, we might be a little bit warmer. If it feels good, you can move just a little bit quicker. Last time through these moves. Beautiful, team. Just make sure we're breathing. Nice big stretch. How far over can you reach? Excellent. One more time each side. Excellent, team. And relax. All right, last time, coming to the edge of our mat, bend those knees just a little, roll yourself over, walking out into that plank, push the hips back into that down dog, finding our stretch here. Should feel pretty good to get the stretch in those calves. Bend the knees, walk the hands back in, and roll up slowly. Excellent, team. Two more here. Rolling down, maybe you don't need to bend the knees as much. As we wake up that body, things get a little looser. Good, team. Hips back into that down dog. And then bend the knees, walk those hands to the toes, and slowly roll up. Excellent. One more here. Rolling down, hands to the mat, walking out into our plank. Beautiful. Hips back into our down dog. Excellent, team. Breathe. Bend the knees and walk the hands back. Hang out here for a second. Head, neck, shoulders, everything is heavy. Just hang. Stretching out that back. Good. And then slowly tucking the tailbone, rolling ourselves up. Beautiful, team. All right, now we're gonna go to round 2 of moves. First thing, we're gonna start with a little jog at the top of our mat. So come on over, join me here. Light jog, nice and easy. And then we're gonna go into reverse lunge. So right leg goes back into that reverse lunge. Reach those arms up tall. If you can, eyesight can go up to the ceiling. If it doesn't feel good, you can just look straight ahead, finding a nice stretch in the front of that right leg, and then coming back up and into our nice easy jog. Good, team. Again, just thinking about waking that body up. Good, nothing has to be too hard, too crazy here. And then left leg goes back, find that reverse lunge, sink low, reach the arms up, nice big stretch in the front side of that left leg, and back to our jog. Good, team. So if you're feeling good, knees can come up a little bit higher. And then when you're ready, we're gonna go right leg back, reverse lunge, arms reach up, huge stretch, and jog it out. Excellent, team. Again, make sure we're breathing here. And left leg back. Find the lunge, sink low, reaching up. Beautiful. Back into our jog. Excellent, team. Maybe the knees are coming up a little bit higher. And right leg goes back. Sink down, reach up tall. Beautiful. And back into our jog. That's it, team. Last one here. Left leg goes back. Reaching up tall. And relax. Excellent, team. All right, we're gonna make our way into a plank position. So dropping low here, hands come down, toes walk back. Good. From here, push the hips back. We're gonna go into our down dog. Excellent. Breathe, team. Beautiful. Now, as we come forward, we're gonna bring our right foot to our right hand. Right outside of that hand, there we go. Stay here for 1 second, just get comfortable in this position. Might be finding a little stretch. Beautiful, team. Now we're gonna rock back, coming onto that right heel, finding a huge stretch in the backside of our body. Beautiful, team. And then coming forward. Excellent. 2 more here, rocking back. Beautiful. And coming forward. Good. Also might be feeling a huge stretch in the front of that left leg. That's it, team. Just really waking up those hips. And then last one, rocking back and coming forward. Beautiful. Taking that right foot back, meet me in down dog. Excellent, team. And then off to the left side. So coming forward, left foot to your left hand. Hang out here for a second. Probably feeling a nice big stretch in the front of that right hip. Now rock back onto that left heel, finding a huge stretch in the back side of that left leg, and rock forward. Hang out here for a second. You can bend that right knee and drop it a little bit to get a more intense stretch, but don't rest it on the ground. There we go, team. And rocking back. Beautiful. And coming forward. Excellent. Really waking up those hips and rock back. And coming forward, left foot back, meet me in down dog. Beautiful. Bend the knees just a little. Walk the hands back to the toes and slowly roll up. Excellent, team. All right, one more time through that. So back into our jog. Maybe now the knees are coming up a little bit higher. The feet are moving a little quicker. And right leg goes back. Reverse lunge. Reaching up tall, find that stretch, and back into our jog. Excellent, team. And left leg goes back, reach, and back to our jog. Beautiful. Right leg goes back. That's it, team. And back to our jog. Left leg goes back. There we go, team. Back to our jog. One more time each side. Knees are coming up higher. Right leg back, reverse lunge, reaching up tall, and into our jog. And left leg back, sink low, reach tall. And relax, beautiful, team. Coming to the edge of our mat, bending over, walking ourselves out into that plank position. Hips go back into our down dog. Beautiful. Coming forward, right foot to the right hand. Excellent, team. Sink here for just a second. Good, nice big stretch in those hips. Rock back onto that right heel. And then coming forward, beautiful. Remember, you can sink that left knee low, just don't rest it on the mat. Rock back onto that right heel. Leg stays nice and straight. And coming forward, beautiful, team. Last one, rocking back. And coming forward. Excellent, right leg goes back and into our down dog. Coming forward, left foot to your left hand. Sink low here, find the stretch in those hips. Should feel so good to wake them up. Rock back onto that left heel. And forward. Beautiful, team. Rocking back. And forward. Last one here, rocking back, nice big stretch, and forward. Excellent, left foot back, meet me in down dog. Bend the knees, walk the hands to the toes, and slowly roll up. Excellent, team. All right, last little circuit of moves. So we're gonna go a little bit wider than normal squat. So join along with me, come on down. As we come up, we're gonna take that right knee, huge circle in front of us, down to a squat. Come up, left knee, huge circle, down to a squat. So just joining me here, nice and slow, doesn't have to be fast. So this move is difficult for a few reasons. One, because a lot of us have tight hips, so you might notice that your circle's really small. That's totally fine. It's also difficult because I'm making you find balance. So as you circle that hip open, you're having to balance on the opposite leg. So just give yourself a little grace here, especially if this is the first time doing this move. Good. Ending with a little challenge. There we go, team. In and out of this, big hurdle open. The more warmed up you feel, the bigger that hurdle can be. Excellent. That's it. One more time, each side, team. Good. Into that squat and up and around. And squat, rest. Beautiful work, team. All right, make your way down to the mat. We're gonna go in an all fours position here. So hands right underneath my shoulders, tuck my toes under. So in this position, toes are tucked under. From here, I'm gonna lift my knees off of the mat. This is called my bear position. And then coming back into my down dog. Finding your stretch, theme of today is lots of down dogs here, really waking up the backside of our body. Beautiful. Now coming back down into our bear, drop our knees to the mat, right hand chest tap, left leg reaches long. Beautiful. Bring them back down to their neutral position, left hand chest tap, right leg reaches long. Beautiful, team. Bring them into our neutral position, toes are tucked under, and into your down dog. This is a little bit more of a narrow down dog than we've been doing, so finding a stretch here. Coming into our bear. Right chest tap, left leg reaches long. Beautiful. Left chest tap, right leg reaches long. Good, team. And into your down dog. Excellent. And back down. Now as we chest tap, try not to tap the opposite toes to the mat. So opposite toes reach long. Good. One more time here. Into our down dog. Good. Back into our bear position. Right chest tap, left leg reaches long. Try not to tap the toes to the mat. Beautiful. Right leg reaches long, left chest tap, toes off the mat, back to neutral, and relax. Excellent, team. All right, make your way up. We're gonna go one more time through, and then we are done. So finding that sumo stance, sinking down, hip hurdle open, down into that sumo squat. Hurdle open, and sumo. Beautiful. If you're feeling good, we're trying to make that hurdle a little bigger, and then we're trying to sink a little lower into our squat. The move shouldn't be fast here, pretty controlled as we go in and out of this. Good, team. Really waking up those hips. Probably got a little sweat on. There we go, team. Make sure we're breathing. Such a great way to start our day. Good. One more time, each side. Last one. And relax. Meet me down in that bear position. So hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes under. We're gonna raise our knees off the mat and head into our down dog. Excellent. Now coming back down into our bear. Right hand touches the chest, left leg reaches long. Try not to tap it on the mat. Beautiful. Switch to the other side. Good, team. Toes down and into our down dog. Excellent. Coming down. Reach and chest tap. Opposite hand chest tap. Leg reaches. Beautiful. Into our down dog. Excellent, team. Reach. Beautiful. Slow and controlled. Reach. Excellent. Down dog. One more time here, team. Coming down. Chest tap, reaching that leg long, slow and controlled. Waking that core up. Beautiful. And relax. Excellent, team. All right, little stretch here. Sink your glutes to your heels. Walk your arms forward and breathe. Good work, team. Such a great way to start our day. Walk your hands over to the left side. Finding a nice big stretch on the right side of your body. You can even try to push your hips a little bit to the right. Breathe. And then hands back to center. Walk your hands over to the right side. Push your hips gently to the left. And then back to center. Breathe. Nice big inhale. Exhale. And slowly make your way up. All right, team, thank you so much for starting your day with me. Hopefully your body feels so much more awake and alive, and hopefully you come back and do this as often as you'd like. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'll see you back on the mat very soon.